Once the pandemic began to spread throughout the city, Tony and the still human heroes were recruited by Nick Fury aboard the SHIELD helicarrier so they could put an end to things. The scientific minds of Tony and Reed Richards were tasked with finding a cure and a means of escape. Reed was able to supply Tony with the tools he needed so he could construct a machine that would transport the survivors to an alternate dimension where the plague did not exist. He worked tirelessly on the device, all while probably bumping some AC/DC to keep himself sane in these crazy times. Once the machine was complete, he located a dimension similar to theirs where a pandemic had wiped out society, but the plague had also died off, leaving room for this dimension's survivors to move in and start fresh. Stark informed Fury there was only enough power to transport everybody once, so they needed to be strategic and precise with how they handled things. However, this being a zombie story, of course the absolute worst possible scenario had to happen, as Reed Richards had gone crazy during this time as his child was eaten by a zombie She-Hulk. As he researched the virus, he became obsessed with it and thought it was the next step in evolution. He then proceeded to infect his fellow Fantastic Four members with it, transforming them into undead supers, who in turn infected him. The now frightful four burst into the room where Stark and Fury were, delighted to hear that they now had access to a multiverse with countless delicious people to eat. Shocked at what happened to his former friends, Tony demanded to know what happened. Reed informed him that he was enlightened by the power of the plague and that Tony soon would too. Zombie Reed out here trying to get everyone to drink his cult zombie Kool-Aid. Tony bolted to grab the suitcase containing his armor, but it was too late as the Zombie 4 members bit into the billionaire, infecting him so his brilliant mind could assist them in this cannibal new world order that they were creating.